affordable product, if you're looking for an affordable self-tan product, I have to say, I have always loved Jergens. Jergens for a natural buildable tan, or hello, friend. Okay, well, let's start with my ultimate glow self-tan secret product. My secret weapon right here is this Beauty by Earth self-tanner. Okay, so this is a female founded company. It's made in the USA. It is completely organic, natural ingredients. I am that person who used to be the tan addict. I used to like have a tent in my bathroom and have like do like self tan sprays week in and week out. I definitely realized I needed to come up with like a much more realistic solution, especially when I became a mom and didn't have time for all of those, indulgent glam moments. This has changed the game for me. So what this is it's completely organic, natural ingredients, things like aloe, uh, green tea leaf extract. I'm reading some of the things on the back here. Witch hazel, jojoba seed oil, coconut. These are the kinds of ingredients because it's completely organic. Now, it does have a little bit of a scent to it, and I just want to show you. Oh, but it smells like vacation. It smells like the tropics. Marco is saying, love, love, love this. Amazing delivery, clean. This isn't Marco, it's the mom. Okay, hey, Marco's mom. Happy you're with us. So have you used this one, Beauty by Earth? So I'm putting it on and it's definitely, this does transfer. So it goes on completely clear. Smells like vacay, so it's a little dangerous. Like you're gonna feel like you're putting on the most amazing like like sun block like lotion, but it's really a self tanner. So it has those ingredients in there that will ignite like that self tanning over the 6 hour period. So you always want to do a few things to make sure you don't get those tan hands and those disaster moments, because this is a true self tanner. 6 hours. I leave it on through put before I go to bed. I put it all on. I make sure I dry. I even use a hair dryer sometimes. Put on loose clothing, and then I wake up in the morning with a tan. This is buildable in my opinion. I think you could do it over 1 to 2 days. You can mix it with other moisturizer to make it a little less concentrated. That's something else you can do if you're a little worried. It's on deal right now, 28% off. I love that it's organic, that it's natural. It's not offensive. It just smells like happy suntan vibes. You can definitely smell that coconut for sure. But guys, there's different shades: fair to medium, medium to dark, and extra dark. So I have the medium to dark. It's perfect for my skin tone. I have an olive. I have a fair complexion, actually. I do tan well, but I have an olive undertone. So I'm like a fair complexion with an olive undertone. Marco's saying it's all I use. Clean, nothing synthetic, medium to dark. Love it, Marco. I'm so glad you're into this one. Anybody out there who uses this product, you have to know how much you love it. Like it's so great. I've been using it for years now. There's a ton of different products in this line as well, but this to me is like the true OG, the perfect. I like feel like I never have to get a new bottle. It lasts me so long. And so some things you can do to avoid getting some of those tan disasters is putting a cream, and I have some in the carousel. You could shop the carousel beside or below this video at any time. Marco's saying I use the face tanner as well. So yes, they have an amazing face tanner as well. But I make sure I put cream and moisturize like my knuckles and my hands all right here. Before applying, I put it on my elbows. I put a concentrated cream on my feet so that some of those drier areas won't pick up that color more than others. So I do actually still a lot of times just still end up using my hands to do the application, although I do have a tanning mitt that we're going to talk about. But I always wash my hands and use a baby wipe so that you're not washing off this portion. I wash it kind of like to make sure I just do the palms and then use a baby wipe to really get those palms. So those are a few of my little tan secrets. We all have them, whether you want to admit them or not. You know, we all have a tan moment going on, self-tan moment, I should say. Okay, on that note, yes, Beauty by Earth makes a great face tanner, but when I just want to do something like quick in my everyday moisturizer, I do love these for the face. face, the Tanologist Self-Tan Drops. So about 4 drops is the recommended amount. You just, like a simple dropper, you add it to any moisturizer that you use daily, and you rub it in as you normally would. And I am telling you, I actually used, I think I might have used about 5 or 6 the last time I used this, and I got really tan. I probably got way too tan. My sister was like, "What did you do? What are you using? You definitely look so tan today." So I would say to stick with 3 to 4 drops, or maybe 2 to 3 to start. You could always build it. So that's the nice thing about having the drops, is that you can sort of create your own level of concentrated tan. The recommended amount is 4. So this is I see that Marco is asking about the ingredients, so be sure to check into the product page, Marco. I know that for my true organic tan, I use the Beauty by Earth. For these droppers, I know it definitely is not offensive. I have very sensitive skin, especially my face, so I've been able to use these without a problem. But do be sure to check into the product page to get all of those details that you want to see exactly what's in there and what's not. So those are the tan drops as well that I like to use to give my face a boost. Again, that's something that needs to set in over time, so you need that 6 to 8 hours to let the tan build. It is actually a tanning agent that will build tan on your skin. Another product, like, affordable product, if you're looking for an affordable self-tan product, I have to say, I have always loved Jergens. Jergens for a natural buildable tan, or I like to use it as an in-between tan extender. So like, this is my OG tanner. This is something I might use like 3 or 4 days after using that to keep my tan extended longer before it starts to like get patchy and I have to do the exfoliation and the scrubbing. So this is whether you just want to build over like up to 7 days. You could just keep utilizing this, mix it with your moisturizer. It has hyaluronic acid in there. You can use this on your face and your body. And I love that it absorbs in just 60 seconds. So this one is dye-free, paraben-free, dermatologist tested not to clog pores. I love hyaluronic acid. For me, is the best moisturizing agent known to mankind for me. Like, when I have discovered hyaluronic acid, I want it in everything. I want it in my serums. I want it in my face creams. I want it in all of my creams. In any moisturizer, I want hyaluronic acid. So I love that this one has that. And it's a Hydra gel moisturizer. So let's give it a little test. I'm going to open it up so you guys can see the texture. So this, again, is something that transfers. So I have like a few that I'm showing you that transfer. And then I have some, if you just want like a temporary makeup style tanner, I'm going to show you some of those too. This is completely fragrance free. Very soft on the skin. Very natural. Completely unoffensive. There really is no fragrance to this one. So this is truly a subtle, natural, step-by-step glow. If you're afraid of tanning, if you're afraid of tan hands, if you're afraid of all of those things, use this for a few days or over the course of a week. Mix it into your moisturizer. Go, do your legs, try it on your face with your usual moisturizer, and see if you just start to build that natural glow. This is a great option for those who just want to like dip their toe into the self-tan world. I'm well in there, so I'm not afraid. I use everything and anything, but now, as Marco was mentioning, items are getting so much more like clean conscious, right? Like, we are losing chemicals with the things we don't want and only getting those great ingredients in there. So another OG tanning brand that has definitely upped their game year after year is Saint Tropez. Saint Tropez is one of my original home tan brands. I've used everything from their mousse to their in-shower tan agent as well. This one right here is almost like it's a body makeup. So this is not something that's going to tan your skin by the next morning and you're going to have a tan that doesn't wash off. This is a washable tan. So it's temporary tan. It is as if you're putting makeup on your face. This is the same effect to tan your body instantly. What's nice about this and super important is that it absorbs and it doesn't transfer. So if you put this on and then you put this mock neck on, it's not going to transfer onto your clothing. It's not going to transfer when you sit down on a white couch, for example. This is, once it is absorbed into the skin, and I tested this, it is on there. So I know my mom and my sister, like they will honestly put on product like this for like on-air purposes. So look at how much tan that gives you, how much instant bronze I'm getting. And I'm going to actually put this to the test. I'm going to fully rub this into my hand and let it absorb so we can really see the difference. See that difference, guys? Look at that before and after of what you can get if you need an instant tan moment. Like you're putting on that dress for vacay and you realize, I cannot go out with my legs like this, right? This is going to come to the rescue for you. And this is something that it's completely dry now in my skin. It's completely absorbed, but at the end of a day, when you go to wash it off in the shower, it comes off. So it's not something that's going to stay with you for days or weeks. It just completely washes off with soap and water after the fact. So that is a bronzing body makeup style tanner for instant glow from Saint-Tropez. It's $25. Remember, all of these items that I show you are available beside or below this video. Be sure to hit that follow button, guys, so I can give you a live shout out so I know who's there watching with me. I think I'm gonna have to put some on my other hand because I kind of want to even myself out. What do you think, guys? So let's just show you that one more time. I'm gonna even myself out on the other hand, right? So look at the difference. I see Manny is here saying, I always find myself needing something like this. I would love this product. So this is truly saves us in the winter. If you're doing anything for, winter break or spring break and your body has not caught up with the sun and you're ready to put on a bathing suit for the first time in a while, you may want to consider having that instant bronze. If some people don't want to commit to an actual tanning agent that tans the skin and transfers, so this is truly like body camouflage. It's body tan, washable and low commitment. Marco is asking, what's the scent? Marco, good thinking. You know what? It's almost like a little tangy. It's like it definitely has a perfume scent to it, and I know Saint-Tropez usually does, but it's almost like it's like a tangy floral kind of scent. So it's nice. It's not, again, all of these items, if they're on my table, they're not offensive because I'm very sensitive. I cannot do offensive tanning smell anymore. I'm long past that, you guys. So now I've evened myself out. Speaking of evening myself out, Marco's saying some self-tanners really do have a funny scent. I know, and they are no longer in my cabinet, in my bathroom, guys. So if you want to have that even application, the reason I actually fell in love with this little 4-pack is because first of all, it's under $10 and you're getting a lot of tools here. Let me make sure that I get this, the Saint-Tropez tanning makeup out of my nails before I open this up. But you guys, this is a mitt. It's two kinds of mitts. It's an exfoliating mitt as well as a tanning mitt. So they're two different things, and you want to make sure that you don't mess that up, right? So I'm going to show you the difference and what I'm talking about. Now, why is it in brown? Because, brown or black is probably the best color way to go with these kinds of items, because as cute as the pink and all the other colors are, comes with this little convenient pouch as well. You're going to be getting tan all over it all the time. So I don't think we need to be worrying about cute colors here. I think we want them to be functional, and you're just going to keep getting them tanner and tanner and tanner, right? So this right here is that exfoliating mitt that you put on prior to your next tan. You always want to be sure to exfoliate and get all of those dead skin cells off. And I'm going to show you guys some exfoliants that I have in the carousel for you to help with just that. But one of my other biggest tips for proper self-tanning through the winter months especially is to exfoliate in between, because we get so dry, and tanning agents actually tend to dry out the skin. That's why they're packing them with more and more moisturizers as the years go on, because you need to be able to maintain even more moisture once your skin has that tan going on. So now this is the tanning mitt that you use to evenly apply your tan all throughout your skin so that you don't have to worry about getting it all over your palms. So if you are worried about that, the tan mitt is a great solution. I'm going to be honest, I just get right in there. I'm a tired mom and I'm not too worried about it. But the reason that I did purchase this kit is because of the back tanner. So it actually has, okay, the one place, no matter how hard I try, and I have very long arms, I cannot get that tan properly in the back. And there have been times where you could see like where my hand has ended and where the tan ends with it. So this little back tanning device I thought was so key so that you can rub that lotion all throughout your back and get that even glow all throughout the places you cannot reach. And even our most flexible folks out there, I'm sure you really just can't get to those moments to those places in your back. So Marco is saying, can you wash them? Yes. So you can wash these guys, of course. Otherwise, I think we'd have a problem. So yes, wash these in between, keep everything nice and hygienic and fresh. And also, I don't want to forget, this extra piece that is key is the tanning brush for your face. So you could use this as well to tan your face. So this is a convenient 4-pack for all of those applicator tools if you don't want to get the tan on your hands. And Gloria is wanting to clarify. Sorry, Gloria, it's Gloria, not Marco, chatting with me live. Where are you watching from, Gloria? I love that you are into this and that you know some of these products. I love hearing from you guys what products you love out there. From Massachusetts, I see. So I'm sure you're definitely utilizing some of these products based on the fact that we are not getting any kind of warm weather here anytime soon. So I'm glad that you're with me, Gloria. Welcome to the party. Okay, speaking of party, these scrubs are truly like a spa treatment, but they're also such a necessity for proper self-tanning in between, like the in-betweens, for sure. Amazon customer just started following, so shout out to my new follower. Guys, anytime I get a new follower, I see your name pop up here. I love to give you a live shout out. So if you haven't done it yet, oh my God, this actually smells like pure, like out of the kitchen, out of the bakery, pure brown sugar. It's unbelievable. It just took my breath away. Okay, so if you do hit that follow button, I will give you a live shout out, right, Gloria? So Gloria is here with me. Amazon customers here. Manny's here. So this is like, it literally looks like it should be in your kitchen cabinet rather than your bathroom counter, but it's on deal for 10% off. And it's a true brown sugar scrub. So what those scrubs do, it's so important to exfoliate away on the in-between when you start to get that uneven skin tone, when your tan is fading and you're kind of like needing to just reboot completely. You want to use a scrub like this from head to toe so that you can get a fresh, glowing base so that you can then do your next application. Or even just through the winter months, even if you've never self-tanned before in your life, this is just a great product to have. You can use it with that exfoliator mitt that I mentioned earlier, and you can give yourself basically like an at-home spa treatment, because you do realize that one of the biggest spa treatments is a scrub. Well, you can kind of, and like wraps, you know, body wraps, you can do that kind of stuff for under $10 right here. So if you want to shop these products just for a little self-indulgent moment, this one smells like pure brown sugar. So that's one option, but can we get to my other scrub that I have linked in the carousel? Please, guys, if you're going to buy any scrub, these two are some of my faves. This one in particular is pure gold. Manny is saying my daughter would love that scrub. Well, Manny, you have to try this one. Please promise me that you will try. Oh my gosh. Okay. So this has like sandalwood essence in it, vanilla, coconut, shea butter. It's just like, it's truly golden sunshine in a scrub. It is so incredible. I actually just want to show you a little bit of it on the skin. I just want to scrub for you for a moment. It just gently creates a new fresh glow, that vanilla. Manny's saying, I'm definitely getting this one for my daughter. I'm telling you, Manny, she's going to be so happy. It's so indulgent. It feels and smells incredible. That vanilla, that sandalwood, all of those delicious scents. I call them delicious because they just are just that. And so as you can see, I kind of like worked up that scrub, and then you just, with your mitt, you would just keep exfoliating. Obviously, it would help to have water right now, but you will get that fresh layer, and it will just feel ultra soft, ultra moisturized. So whether you want to start all over again, or if you just want to get that fresh skin, baby soft skin in these winter months, I'm telling you, you need a good scrub in your shower. So guys, are you bath people or shower people? I mean, I'm not going to judge. I like both. There's moments where you want to do a bubble bath. There's moments where you just want to take that nice long steamy shower. I love a good steam shower. So wherever you are like indulging in your home spa moment, be sure to take this Tree Hut scrub with you. Both scrubs are like very natural, very beautiful scents. In the carousel, you can't go wrong with either one, but this one is just golden. And it's huge, guys. It's 18 ounces. So just to clarify, because they're around the same price point, this one is 10 ounces. And you could see it's made in the USA. Brown sugar, glycerin, almond oil, jojoba seed oil, oat kernel, sunflower, and vanilla extract. Like, you could read every single ingredient on that very natural scrub. And when you open it, you can tell it's a very natural scrub made in the USA. This Shea Sugar Scrub has a lot more ingredients. I probably would not be able to read them all to you, but it does smell delicious and it does feel so soft on the skin. My hand now feels amazing. Okay, something else I was mentioning is the important need for moisture now that I got scrub all over my desk. You know what? I don't even mind because it smells so good right now. You do want to make sure you're fully moisturized as you are applying these kinds of products. So I worked with Cetaphil. I discovered all of their products. Their moisturizer, this one in particular for, you can use this, guys, for dry to very dry skin. You could use it on your face. You could use it all over your body. I'm telling you, this is elbows, knees, head, shoulders, knees, and toes. This is such an incredible moisturizer. But we all know Cetaphil is like the brand dermatologists love. And it just feels so rich, like body butter, but not with anything that's going to upset your skin. So this has glycerin, vitamins B3 and B5. It hydrates for 48 hours and restores that natural skin barrier. So after you scrub, if you're not applying your tanning lotion, you still need an incredible moisturizer, and you still want to use this in key spots even when you are using your tanning lotion. It's fragrance-free, paraben-free, it won't clog pores, it's hypoallergenic, and it does have the ability to restore your natural skin barrier with that technology in there. So I'm telling you guys, this is such a great product. I've used Cetaphil moisturizers before, but when I recently discovered this one in the tub, it's incredible. It's just like the richness of it. For winter skin, even I tend to have pretty well moisturized skin to begin with, but even in winter, I'm washing my hands so much, they just start to get dry and crackly. This moisturizer right here is key. All right, and then guys, before we go, I just want to show you a couple of more secrets here. For makeup tanning, tan that doesn't transfer, tan that's temporary, tan that you wash off. I love L'Oreal Paris has some incredible tanning makeup that I just used today. So I just want to show you right here. They have their Glotion, and then they also have their bronzing crayon, which is the Lumi Bronze Stick. So between these two products, if you want it for your face, if you want to just build a beautiful bronze glow instantly with your makeup, I have to show you these two products right out of my makeup case. They're from L'Oreal. My friend who's an beauty influencer here on Amazon Live, my girl Natalie, introduced me to the Lumi Glotion. It is such a popular product. You could use it alone. You could use it with your foundation. You could use it just as your own foundation, as like a lightweight coverage. You could use it as a highlighter or a body bronzer. And then for the bronze stick, this is their newer product. Both of them come in 5 shades. I have the medium in both, and this is going to be like your bronzing contouring stick. So you would utilize this on your cheekbones, on your, the side of your nose there. You would do all those places where you would contour your forehead and under your chin, and then you use your brush and you blend it all in. This is a great new product from L'Oreal. If you love their Lumi Glotion, you're going to love their Lumi Bronzing Stick. Also available in 5 shades. I have both in the medium. And guys, I'm telling you, you will be able to make your way to perfect bronze, no matter where you are and no matter how much self-tan you have or you don't have. So those are 2 products that I absolutely love. And then finally, guys, to finish it out, you always just want to keep moisturized throughout the day, keep everything set and glowing. Gotta use Mario Badescu. This rose water spray is just like, it's a facial spray with rose water. I use it for everything. I use it as like a setting spray. I use it as a refreshing spray when I travel. Even my sons love to be the ones to spray me. They get so excited. Mom, can I spray you today? So you will see me spraying that throughout the day to keep that glow going. And also, guys, just for ultra moisturization, like for your lips, for even like my hair to tame frizzies and things like that, I have to always have some Aquaphor on hand, and that comes in handy when you're tanning to moisturize key areas as well. So those are all of my tanning and moisturizing secrets for now, everybody. I hope these tips have helped you glow up a little bit for the winter. At least I know here in New York, I need a few glowing tips right now to get that glow on. I hope you all go and get your glow on in whatever way you want to, whether it's with these products or however you feel like you're glowing from within. I wish that all for all of you. And until next time, guys, happy shopping. Bye, guys.